Hey guys, TheGamingSandwich here. Hey, I'm going to do a profile on my Gouki deck that I haven't done for a while, so pretty much this deck has actually won locals about, I think it's now 4 times, 3 times consistently in a row, and then I switched to the deck a couple of times, and then it got second one week, and then it had just had a very bad day, and I just didn't do well. So, but overall, and then I won this time this week with it, so the total is 4 wins, 1 second, 1 random, just because deck bricked, so that's fine. Not too bad. So yeah, it's I believe the record is I have lost 2 games over 6 weeks and over 8 weeks with this deck. So 2 losses, 3 draws, and then the rest wins, which is not bad when you consider like the win rates in like 20 plus games. So that's really good. So here we go. Here's the deck. So we're on 3 Super X. Super X is your extender, so basically you normal on this, then you get special on the Gouki from your hand. You really need this. 3 of it's a must. 2 headbat, you don't want 3 of this clogs, but 2 is fine. Basically you just got a Gouki, you can special summon this card and then pump up a Gouki by 800 attack, really good. Next we're on 2 Octa Stretch. It is your damage manipulator of the deck, so like all Goukis, it will search a different Gouki card, which is really good, but it's just nice because it's you can discard this and you can not take as much battle damage or effect damage, which can come in handy. We're in 1 else, we're in 1 Scorpio. Now, people don't like this, but I do because pretty much you can normal summon this without tribute, which is really good, and it is 23, so it hits over Winder, so that's why that's in there. 1 Triss Cobra, you just use it because literally you contribute any other Gouki and you can have that gain attack damage. So it's damage step in the play, it's really good, can take games. 1 Bear Hug, you do not really want to do all this, but hey, it's still good. Just the shrink effect normally comes in handy. 1 Guts, because Guts can't be destroyed by its defense, which is really good. Then you can use its effect to gain, all Goukis can gain 200. Not overly relevant, but just the not dying is kind of nice. And then you run 1 Ring Trainer, because Ring Trainer is good because it's like if you either draw or search it, and you have no monster, you can reveal this, special it, summon a Gouki Link monster. It loses 500 attack, but hey, that's the bricks. So yeah, that's the bricks, sorry. So that's your Gouki lineup. This is now your extender, so we run 2 Fire Flint, so when you control a warrior, you can special summon this card from your hand. Really good, that's what you use it for. 2 Warrock. So this one's just nice because it's got decent stats, it's Earth, so helps out that, and also level 4, that will come in handy later. Just again, so obviously under Chain Link rules, so your Super X will activate, then after it resolves, then this will activate. So yeah, just fun. Nice little extenders. And then we're coming into a hand drop, so we run 3 Ghost Ogre. So 2 original, 1 alternate, all in ultra, just for I like that. I like Ghost Ogre in this deck, why you'll see why later. Just because it interferes with spells and traps as well as monster effects. Most thing is no one really kind of like sides against this, or no one kind of really like has any matches I've played online, no one kind of really has like uses cross out against this, so this kind of like hits more, so because it's more of a tech pick, it works. 1 effect there, again, the idea is that it is 1 for cross out, so even if like, because no one sees it, they might not see it game 1, but they might see it game 2, but then again, if like you play it and you answer it, you can just side this out, so again, it's just useful cards, so that's quite a nice switching for monsters. So for spells, we run 1 Reborn. Again, you just want this because it's just really good. Harpies, you just want to see back row. Sonic Drones, again, it's an extender, so that's good. Mind Control, just nicking monsters and linking them off is really good. Part, you just want because, again, some games can drag a bit on, so this is just useful. E-Telly, again, you only want the wrong because you've got 3 targets, so it's no point running extra. Just because also Ghost Ogre can activate its effect when it's on the field. Again, really useful. Who knew? Also, you can use it as a link, so you can go up the link rating line, which is good. Then we run 2 Durandal, because Durandal can search Fire Flint Lady. Plus, you can also send it off as Zolde, which again is good. And so, yeah, really useful. 1 finishing move, 1 face turn, 3 rematch. For those who know the ruling on Bell, rematch is really good. So you play this, they Bell, you can activate another one. Yeah, fun. The two monsters count as one summon, so window cannot negate the two monsters. They can negate the one afterwards, but hey, 2 is good. So that's fine. Phase 2 you just want for like, it's just for like filtering combos. If someone negates something, you can like trade this off and then kind of go off from there. So say if you have like a Super X that's negated and then you can pop this off, get a rematch, and then you can summon another Gouki, and it's like, okay, you can just do plays from there, which again is useful. So, and then one finishing move, because finishing move is just disgusting. This deck, this is the one reason this deck wins, is because finishing move is just vile. Target one more Gouki monster, it gains attack equal to its ling rating, inflicts piercing, and, okay, you can't attack with anything that resolves other than Gouki monsters, but you don't really need to. You can just OTK with this, it's just so dumb. So yeah, that is the spells. So now we're going to go up for the trap. So we start off with 3 evenly matched. So good. Yeah, you just punish your opponent for extending. So yeah, so the idea is if like you go second, you can just basically burn through negates and then just burn through people's negates, then play this and then make them wish they'd never done it. So that's the idea with this. Gouki is a very, very nice and kind to you on resources. So you can pretty much like make boards with your extenders only. So again, such a useful little card. And plus, not many people are really kind of like hitting this for a cross out. So again, usefuls. 2 imperm. Now, people may say to me, why are you running 2? 2's just a preference I like. It's just space. You could always switch up the Veiler for another imperm, but I just wanted something that was a monster that if I had like to summon something, it just felt better. Again, it's just personal preference for how the deck's played, but 2 I find works for me. Then the last 2 we have is 2 Phantom Knights Shady Brigadine. Again, it's just another monster. It's a warrior, it's a level 4, it's just so dirtily good. It's just, this deck runs at the... So you run, technically with your Durandos, you run 8 extenders. So yeah, you can go forth with this deck and wreak havoc. So for links for the Gouki side, we run 1 heal. Heal is, you don't usually go into this, but it's just useful because you can co-link it, and if your opponent activates their effect, you can negate, destroy. It's just really fun. Again, it's just something that not many people read, so it's just fun to catch them. Jet Ogre, you're really only using the secondary effect, which is the effect to gain the 500, or Gouki monsters gain 500 attack. Again, you can use that chain block, which is really good to keep you from ashing your searches. Blade, just because you can just get to attack twice, and with that under finishing move is just dirt. Giant Ogre, again, it's unaffected by monsters which are less attack than its own. So good. And then if you pump it up with this, it's 35. Activate this as effect, it gains 1,000, so that's 45. Yeah, and then obviously you can see this is going, you play finishing move, you're up to 85, which does piercing. That's just lethal most of the time, so yeah, so good. You run 1 power loader, you don't really go into this too often if it's just you just want to deal with something that's just really annoying. So, but also it's effective like just tribute a Gouki monster at this point to or itself, and then just destroy cards equal to the link rating is really good. So a good useful card to have. 2000 isn't too bad. So for the non-links, we're in 1 link rebo. It's just really nice. So you understand with the level 1s, just sometimes if like you have this later on, you can just like then just like tribute your level 1 off, then summon this, then you can get a search. It just allows you to facilitate combos. Izolde, I don't know if anyone really wants me to explain this, but yeah, Izolde is just broken in Warriors. IP, again, and just another really good card. Spell Trap Removal with Nightmare. Triple Burst, you don't normally go into Triple Burst, just in certain matchups where, like, say something like, and if like with Shadows or anything that would trigger under damage, you can just bang this and it just goes, yeah, okay, negate. So again, useful. Plus you contribute this to special summon level 2, which either means this, jet, or heal, and you can go into other plays from that. So again, useful. 1 Trisbania. Again, it's just more situational. It's just Spell and Trap hate, that's why it's there. Apollosa, so good. Oh, this would be in clutch in a good match versus Adamant Sphere Prankids. And it was just literally just make this. Ruin the day. I think it was make this, set imperm. Yeah, they weren't happy. 1 Mekk Knight Crusader Abermax. again, it's just like if you can make it with Isolde and IP, it's just really, really hard to deal with. So that is your links. A lot of links, which really the deck should do. But, 13. And then we're on 2, which is one time for you to redo it again because it's generic. It's rank 4. You can make this with, so you have your these, you have your 2 War Rocks, and you have your Super Axes. So you literally have a good 7 targets, but obviously with rematch that equals more, so it's really good. Then you have Zeus. So yeah, Zeus, broken Zeus. Yeah, bad card. So for side deck, I'm playing a bit more of a very random side deck because of being more of a local environment. There's a bit more rogue going around, so I just like to have a more diverse side deck. That's just me personally. You can obviously take what you want. 1 Pankrop seems fine. I never played it. 1 Bell. I think I started this in once. It wasn't too bad. 1 Droll again. Just started this in once. Archnemesis Proteus. I started this in. It just didn't come up. I didn't draw it. Regeki, didn't start it all day. Korbai, I think I started it in once. Dark Hole, just again, these 2 are just to deal with massive boards that I just don't want to deal with. Something say Virtual World, you just get this and get rid of the field. It's just, anything to get Shin off and so you can go through combo. Twin Twister again to just deal with hate. 2 Legacy of the Duelist, just because it slows the game down to a point, and then it's you can just normal summoning and just popping spells. Plus, also if you're against that random idiot that plays Mill, you can just skip your draw phrase for this and just draw a card from your graveyard, so you never actually deck out, which is really funny. So I played that, he played Thingy, and he ended up decking out, so that was a sad face for him. Right, I am playing Grave Robber. Now hear me out, this is so stupid. So I'm going to shuffle all these away and put this on top. So, I'm playing Grave Robber because it is not a card that gets cross-outed. This is the idea, and this came up once in a match, so this is a true story. Bear in mind, this is an original printing of it, so it's really nice. So, this is a true story of the game. So, I'm playing this. This is set. And my opponent has Dragoon on the field. And I have this set, and I have this set and 1 card in hand. He pops my monster. I'm about 3k. I'm really in dire straits. So I remembered later on. So I play one of my Gouki monsters. He negates. I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. So I activate Grave Robber. I take a look through his graveyard, and because he played Dragoon, I take his triple tactics. And I activate his triple tactics, so I pay the 2k. I take his Dragoon, and because his Dragoon's 4k now, I literally smack him with his Dragoon for game. So because obviously he can't cross out because it's the hits because it's Grave Robber's effect. It's treated as it. It's really funny. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, Grave Robber, dirty card. We play 2 Underdog. Again, it's situational. But it's just the fact, if your opponent's running, say something like Dragon Link, and it's you can just turn off their effects, which just, again, is useful. It's not always against your stuff, but it's, on the field, so, again, if you can just get it so it turns off their stuff and you can activate plays, again, it's just useful. Last one, this is MVP, Titanicider. Titanicider has been the best side card. Just so dirt. Okay, so it says, target 1 monster your opponent controls that special summon from the extra deck. Choose its attack to 0, and if you do, negate its effect. That is permanent, the negate, and so is the 0, which again is just disgusting. Yeah, this has been the bane of my locals, so I think people were happy that they got these in the tins, but I also like it because it's got Appaloosa on the artwork again, just nice because it's the Appaloosa looks awesome. So yeah, just the fact obviously they special summon a monster from the extra, you can set it from the graveyard. Oh, and it's just infinite, so it's just horrible. So yeah, I mean, if you want to comment, please comment. I know the extra deck's very more random than anything else, but I feel the Regeki and the Dark Hole are fine. I feel the Titanicider is fine. Underdogs are again a switcheroo. Grave Robbers for lol, so take that as what you will. Twin Twist again is for just heavy trap decks. Korbai, yeah, okay. Legacy, that's a personal attack. Anyone can fight that. Proteus is just fine because it's a special summon that just deals with massive boards again. These are just to case the idea that like obviously someone's playing cross-out, so playing one of just feels nice. And Pankratops is Pankratops. It's at 1 for a reason, damn it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. That was the deck profile. I know it's a bit more unorthodox, so yeah, tell me what you guys think. Hopefully I can 1 point. I'll try and get all the decent cards of like what I've won from locals and see anything. Nothing's good. I think the best card, I think I pulled, what is it? 1 secret rare, 1 ultimate rare, and I've got loads of other stuff, so it's fine. On my first places, I think at the moment we've got, so I've won 4 times with Gouki and 2 times with Shadows. So I've topped locals 6 times at the moment this since the locals started back up, so that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. So I should be, because I am like testing Odd Eyes soon, because I'm not quite happy with the build. So that's the only reason that hasn't been on the deck on the channel so far. So I do apologise about that. And I think I'm going to be next one I might do is might take Ice Barrier down. You know, please comment or give us a thumbs up if you want me to take Ice Barrier to my next local and see how I do with Ice Barrier. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Talk to you guys later.